catch a plane before sunset, kneel down and say come back. Say baby, I was wrong, I need you home. But I don't know if I love you anymore. I don't know if I loved you before. So I'm still fighting after the war. Well, there should be parties in the street. We had our victory, but lonely days have been waiting for you to leave to ambush me, and I don't know.
Good morning, citizens of Super Earth. You've been cruising through the cosmos with me, DJ Vega, bringing you, Ben Wagner, After the War, with the smoothest tunes this side of the Milky Way. But as dawn breaks, it's time to switch gears. From the melodies that move us to the news that shapes our universe, we keep you informed because knowledge is just as crucial as firepower in our ongoing struggle for freedom. Coming up, we have the man himself, the voice that rallies and resonates across the stars, Joe Turner. He's all set to give you the latest on the Warfront with updates that matter to you, the brave men and women holding the line against the darkness. Stay sharp, stay informed, and remember, we're all in this together. Now, without further ado, let's hand over the mic to Joe Turner for the Wartime update. Stay strong, Super Earth.
Thanks, Vega, and good morning. Citizens and brave Helldivers, this is Joe Turner, bringing you a critical Warfront update on GNR 107. Today's date is April 12th, 2224. This week will forever be etched in our memories as the battle for our galaxy takes a new, unforeseen turn on this week's update. We start with the recent victory and how that victory wasn't so sweet. We then turn to Penny as this week's tech update. Then we move to this week's panel, as we then come to a close with the most recent front lines and what Super Earth is doing to stop the recent attack and occupation of Cyberstan. On April 7th, as we celebrated a monumental victory, our forces with unwavering courage and unmatched prowess succeeded in driving the automaton menace out of our galaxy. Operation Swift Disassembly accumulated in a galaxy-wide jubilation, marking an end to the socialist automaton's tyrannical presence. Our SEAF forces swiftly moved to reclaim and revitalize the liberated zones, ensuring the seeds of democracy flourished where oppression once reigned. We'll be right back after this break.
We welcome brave citizens of Super Earth to the Helldivers Radio GNR 107 Discord channel. This is your premier destination to connect with the valiant voices behind the radio and the vibrant community that makes our broadcasts possible.
Here, in this digital garrison, we rally the creative troops who bring you the most riveting tales from the front lines. Whether you want to voice act or assist with gathering material for the podcast, this is the place for you.
Are you ready to lend your voice to the cause? Do you have the skill to craft tales of valor and sacrifice? We're on the lookout for volunteers with a flair for voice acting and script writing. Dive into our ranks and help shape the future of GNR 107.
Join us where the magic happens, where heroes are heard, and where your contributions fuel the fire of freedom. Together, we'll keep the Helldivers radio signal strong and clear.
Helldivers Radio GNR 107. For democracy, for Super Earth.
Discord link down below. Welcome back. On April 9th, the skies darkened as a colossal automaton fleet emerged from FTL. They've jumped into the Valdis sector with a force tens of thousands stronger than ever. They initiated a lightning campaign reclaiming their lost territories and plunging numerous worlds into chaos. In mere hours, this unexpected onslaught has forced us to reassess our strategy and the enemy we thought we once knew. They are trying to catch us off guard, but they clearly underestimate not only human resolve but the Helldivers' ability to adapt. I will read you the latest report from Super Earth. Super Earth Command, the new major order in response to the dire threat. The automatons have shown their hand, revealing a vast invasion fleet intent on sweeping through our defenses. The mission is clear. Helldivers are to engage and slow their advance, buying precious time for our forces to regroup. The immediate goal is to hold the line on at least 5 critical planets, with 3 planets currently under direct threat in the Andromeda sector, 2 planets in the Hydra sector, and a critical planet in the Lacal sector. The Andromeda and Hydra sector are the most critical to hold, with automatons having 9 planets, 6 being actively fought on, 3 sectors away from Super Earth. Helldivers are strapped in and diving into these worlds to crush the enemy of freedom. This illusion of our recent victory has been shattered, revealing a calculated deception by the automatons. Questions arise as we ponder the sinister communications with unknown entities in the deep reaches of space. What plans were laid in the shadows of their apparent defeat? As we brace for the unfolding conflict, one thing remains certain: the spirit of Helldivers and the citizens of Super Earth will not be broken.
Introducing Eagle Sweat, the essence of freedom, captured in every bottle. The cologne that commands respect and exudes the spirit of democracy. Unleash the potent vigor of liberty. Eagle Sweat is distilled with the very essence of patriotism, each drop a testament to the iron grips of democracy. Infused with the bold aroma of valor and the resilient scent of victory, Eagle Sweat invigorates the soul and emboldens the spirit. It's not just a fragrance, it's an armor of scent, enveloping you in the undying fervor of the free. Eagle Sweat, for the true patriot whose resolve is as unwavering as the mountains and as limitless as the skies. Answer the call for greatness. Wear the mark of the majestic. Eagle Sweat. Forge your legacy.
Welcome back to GNR 107's Warfront Update. I'm Joe Turner, and we're diving deep into the strategic dynamics of our current stand against the automaton onslaught with our esteemed panel of military analysts. Let's decipher the path led out by our high command in these trying times.
Well, thank you, Joe. The situation is critical, but far from insurmountable. High Command has identified 3 pivotal planets: Kent, Leseth, and Jort Bay. They form the linchpin of our defensive strategy. Securing these locations is paramount, as their capture not only hampers the automaton's advance, but also sets the stage for further strategic maneuvers. This includes the crucial recapture of Chewie and Penta. Achieving control over these 5 planets would significantly undermine the automaton's offensive capabilities.
And what are your thoughts?
Let's not overlook the potential ripple effects of our success. Once we secure these key planets, it opens the door to push forward into Aurora Bay and Merak. The Super Earth Armed Forces' ability to contain and then counterattack in the Valdez sector could pivot on these operations. Our Helldivers are the spearhead of this effort, embodying the resilience and fighting spirit necessary for this crucial phase.
With such a clearly defined path, do we have a contingency plan? Something in place like a plan B if the tide of battle doesn't turn in our favor?
While our resolve remains unwavering, we're treading into uncharted territory with this automaton strategy. It's a bold and unprecedented assault, so our primary goal is to hold the line, allowing us to fortify our positions and further prevent incursions into our sectors. Our tactical flexibility and the Helldivers' prowess are key to adapting to this evolving threat.
What's your thoughts on this? Do you agree at all?
Agreed, and while we are all focused on victory, it is prudent to consider all scenarios. In a worst-case situation, the Andromeda sector stands as a strategic fallback point. Its defensible systems and key planets like Martel could serve as a crucial bulwark, offering a tactical choke point to regroup and strategize for a counteroffensive.
Thank you both for your insights. Indeed, while we strategize for our possibilities, the indomitable spirit of our forces, especially our Helldivers, ensures that we remain focused on victory, not retreat. Now, before we switch to Penny for our tech update, let's glance at the current standings on the key planets. As of April 11th, 2224, Minkat is at 35%, Leseth is at 16%, Vernon Wells 43%, Matter Bay is at 36%, Martels is at 15%, Marfark is at 12%. There are currently 6 planets being defended in 3 different sectors.
In the vast expanse of our galaxy, every planet, starship, and helldiver stands united against the automaton scourge. Now, you can join the grand chorus of liberty that sings across the cosmos. Invest in Victory Bonds today. Victory Bonds are available now at all registered Super Earth finance centers. Terms and conditions apply. Victory Bonds are a speculative investment. Interest rates are subject to change, capital is at risk, and returns are subject to a delay of up to 50 years. Buy now, limited numbers available.
Welcome back to GNR 107's Warfront update. I'm Penny, here to bring you the latest in tech advancements and updates that are crucial for our helldivers on the ground and in the skies. If you're tuning in for the first time, let me explain what a tech update entails. Here we break it down all the current software patches, addressing both helldivers specific and military-wide technical issues or improvements. This comes directly from SEAF's command. Let's dive into the details. Patch 01.000202 has just been rolled out, focusing on enhancing stability and fine-tuning our arsenal's effectiveness. Here's what you need to know. This update brings crucial stability fixes across the board, ensuring smoother operations during your missions. A significant update to our stats UI, especially for weapons like the PLAS-1 Scorcher. We've adjusted the display to account for explosive damage, providing a more accurate representation of your armament's true impact on the battlefield. We've addressed various crash issues that affected deployment and extraction phases, enhancing reliability during these critical mission junctures. Support weapon deployment has been optimized to prevent crashes when squads call in a heavy backup. Heat-based weapons and jetpack usage have been fine-tuned to eliminate associated crash risks. We've resolved an issue where large enemy concentrations could lead to an unexpected visor blank screens. Navigating the social menu is now smoother, with a fix applied to previously identified hang issues. Good news for medal and super credit collectors. No more being locked in place when picking up these rewards. Our team is actively working on resolving issues with the social menu search function and various cross-play challenges. Damage over time effects are undergoing adjustments to ensure consistent application across all helldivers. We're aware of and addressing delays in medal and super credit distributions. Weapon-specific concerns like foliage penetration and scope alignment are on our radar for corrections. Stratagem deployment near automaton detector towers is being refined to prevent unintended repulsion of support calls. New items for helldivers and fleet at large. A fantastic announcement this week is that the Democratic Detonations was recently released along with Level 4 modules for all super destroyers. Our commitment to improving your combat efficiency and mission success is unwavering. While the tech team tackles these known issues, your feedback continues to be invaluable. Keep reporting, keep suggesting, and together we'll refine the tools of liberty. That wraps up our tech update segment. Stay informed, stay prepared, and above all, stay free in our shared mission. Up next, we'll bring you to the studio with a pre-recorded section with specialists from Super Earth. Good morning, listeners. This is Penny bringing you a special segment of the Wartime update. As earlier this week, we've dived into the unsettling return of the automatons and their recent strike on Cyberstan. With me are 3 esteemed guests. General Abrams, known for his tactical acumen, Dr. Ava Singh, a political analyst, and Colonel Ivan Petrov, a retired officer and war historian. Let's dive into what this means for Super Earth.
Why, thank you, Penny. It is clear to me that this is a calculated move by the automatons. They are targeting Cyberstan, not just for its resources, but to shake the very symbol of our victory in the First War.
And I have to disagree, General. The automatons are not capable of such symbolic thinking. Their return is concerning, but we need to analyze this without attributing human emotions to them.
You're both partially right, but we're missing the point. The automaton's presence in Cyberstan is a strategic threat. It's an ice world, difficult to penetrate, and we can't overlook the historical significance either.
It's a symbol, Colonel. We beat them once there, and they want revenge.
Automatons don't seek revenge. They follow programming and...
Enough. You think too simple. There are layers here we're not seeing.
You're missing the big picture. We're never going to lose to the bots. We're never going to lose to the bugs. We are not going to lose this war. We have to keep fighting, all for democracy.
Automatons capacity than a tornado does.
Listeners, we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us and we'll be right back after these messages.
Helldivers. In the heat of battle, when every second is a fight for survival, you need a lifeline. That's why Novo Boost Pharmaceuticals brings you Stims as the all-in-one. Stimulant, painkiller, and super medicine engineered for the warriors of Super Earth. With just one injection of Stim, you're back in action. Feel the rush of vitality as your wounds stabilize and mend before your very eyes. Stay in the fight longer, push harder, and secure victory against any odds. With Stim, you're not just surviving, you're stimming to the max. Use it once, and you'll know you're truly stimming.
Stim is a non-prescription, non-addictive remedy, much like hydrocodone, oxycodone, fentanyl, codeine, Klonopin, Xanax, Valium, amphetamines, methylphenidate, Lunesta, and Sonata. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, overconfidence, a temporary belief in personal invincibility, an urge to high-five dangerous wildlife, spontaneous victory chants, and, in rare cases, an inexplicable passion for intergalactic diplomacy. Stim should not be used in conjunction with reality checks, sex, or inside a closed environment. If you experience a battle lasting longer than 4 hours, consult your medic immediately.
Grab your Stim today and keep the front line moving. For the rush, for the mend, for the glory of combat, Stim is there. Once you use it, you will truly be stimming.
Welcome back. I apologize for the heated exchange before the break. To clarify, the Ministry of Safety insists the automatons have no emotional attachment to Cyberstan. Their actions are driven by a programmed hatred of our freedom and way of life. Now, to change the pace, let's hear some heartfelt words from our Helldivers on the front lines.
Thanks, Penny. I am Sergeant Davis, currently in the Andromeda sector. I bring you pre-recorded voices of frontline soldiers' letters they are sending back home.
My dearest Betty Ann, I hope this missive finds you well. Out here, in the vastness of space, I've witnessed the chilling legacy of our automaton foes, and, for me, it's only reinforced why we must fight. I see deserted strongholds filled with the empty husks of their war machines and boasting monuments of their hollow victories, each one a stark reminder of the blatant disregard for life they have. The most haunting, though, were the disposal units, a dark testament to the mechanized brutality they inflict on others. Yet, despite all of this, it merely strengthens my resolve for our cause, for the future of Super Earth and the sanctity of life we defend. With liberty as our shield and love as our sword, we will prevail. Yours, always and forever, Aidan O'Sullivan.
Dear Annie Mare, the infinite void of space holds many secrets, and today I came face to face with the remnants of a war that must never be forgotten. We traversed through the hollow corridors of an automaton bunker, its silence speaking volumes of the war machine it once housed. Each chamber, methodically arranged and ruthlessly efficient, now stands as a grave marker for the automaton's relentless advance. And in their disposal fields, where the husks of their kind are unceremoniously cast aside, I saw the future we could have faced, one devoid of compassion and warmth. These sights steel my resolve, for the liberty we hold dear on Super Earth is too precious to relinquish. With conviction in my heart and your memory as my guide, I fight on, for the dawn of our tomorrow and the peace of our nights. Yours forever in the stars, I hope to see you soon.
My dearest, I do not know how to express what I feel, so I wrote this poem. I call it, Am I the Puppeteer? How can one live life without something to live it for? Passion is the flame that opens every door. But what happens to those who've lost their fierce glow, once vibrant and beautiful but now faded and dimmed? Life speeds on faster than ever before. When passion guided, with purpose it bore. Now it flows aimlessly over and through, leaving you yearning and unsure of what to pursue. desperate to care, yearning for the light, yet coldness resides within. Without passion, love feels like a distant thing. But fret not, for work awaits a required chore. In this world, comfort is earned, that's for sure. Lift your lifeless body from the pillow's embrace. Prepare for work, with a stoic face. For even without passion, responsibilities remain. As your own puppeteer, life's strings you maintain. Though colors may fade and imperfections arise, passion's absence won't dim the light in your eyes. For in the midst of the mundane, you still have control as your own puppeteer, guiding your soul. So let life flow over you in its purposeless race. But remember, you hold the power, you set the pace. With or without passion, you navigate this sphere, the puppeteer of your life, with strength and no fear.
Their courage is unmatched. Thank you, Sergeant Davis. Now I'll hand it over to Joe Turner, who will discuss the new objectives laid out by the High Command.
Thank you, Penny. As we face this new threat, our goals are clear. The Helldivers will hold the line, and we will push back the automatons with the might of Super Earth. For now, keep fighting, keep defending. As of early this morning, as we hold Vernon Wells at 71%, this will not be sufficient enough. We have not completed the major order. It seems more and more likely now that we will in fact not be able to stop this force at this current time, and we'll have to fall back, regroup, and try this again. As we wrap up today's Wartime update, let's reflect on the unwavering spirit that defines us. The battles we've discussed today are but a snapshot of the ongoing saga of liberty, a testament to the courage and resolve that fuels every Helldiver and citizen of Super Earth. The automaton threat remains ever present, casting a shadow across our hard-won peace. But we stand undeterred, our eyes fixed on the horizon of bright future. To those on the front lines, your heroism writes the history of tomorrow. To those supporting from home, your efforts are bolstered to the war machine, the safeguards of our life. Together, we're going to be an unstoppable force, a beacon of hope in the vast darkness of space. So as I sign off, remember to keep your hearts courageous and your stratagems ready. This was Joe Turner, and I'll be back with more updates next week. More stories from the front lines, and the unshakable truth that together we will prevail. For now, stay alert, stay alive, and stay tuned to GNR 107 for all your vital updates. I would like to thank the following people. Ashley, who played Penny. Mr. 16, who played Colonel Petrov. Eagle Scout 905, who did some of the letters for our war heroes, and also played Panelist 1 and Panelist 2. I'd like to thank Archer, who played General Abrams. I'd also like to thank all the people who have been watching us. We're currently sitting at a little over 745 people across all platforms. This was a Helldivers Radio production. I'm Grant. I play Joe Turner, and I'm also the producer and editor as of right now. Would love some help. There's always that Discord link in the description. I'm going to turn it over to our DJ now.
And that's a wrap for today, listeners. You've been tuned into the pulse of the galaxy, GNR 107. Keep your eyes on the stars and your hearts in the fight. This is DJ Vega bringing you tunes during this war. Remember, through the airwaves and beyond, our message remains strong. For Super Earth for freedom, here's Alex Mastronardi, Catching Lightning. Don't forget to look in the description for more info.